everyone. I hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. Guys, first of all, before I even start this live, I am so happy about my burgundy red color hair. It just makes my life. But back to reality. I wanted to just stop by and share information about my journey developing into entrepreneurship. Hi guys that are joining on, and just kind of share what it was like for me, because I keep getting questions over and over about Jasmine, how did you quit your job? Why did you quit your job? Oh, thank you guys so much for the hearts. And people are like, I'm scared. I want to do it, but I'm scared. Hey, girl. I want to, run this business. I want to take this job, but I'm just so fearful. Jasmine, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I wanted to share with you guys, the top 3 reasons why people don't quit their jobs. But I also want to show you, how you can combat that and prove that it can be done. It can totally be done. Anything you want is possible. It is absolutely possible, but it's up to you to actually do it. So, I'm going to count down. We're going to start with the 3rd one. And I've actually done a survey on this too. I did a survey in a group of 30, almost 40,000 women. And these are the reasons why they said it. And I've also heard these. So I feel kind of good. It's like a scientific study. All right. So, the 3rd reason is health insurance and benefits. People are so fearful to leave their jobs because they're like, well, I'm very comfortable with where I am. If I leave, I'm not going to have insurance for my kids. And what if they get sick? There's also, they're fearful of them being sick. And that's a constant thing that's on their mind. And so they continue to stay on these jobs that they know they're not supposed to be on, whether they're supposed to go on to entrepreneurship or if they're supposed to take another job, but it may not have those same benefits. And especially people who have huge retirement packages. Oh my gosh, there are so many people. And again, if you guys don't know, basically, in my opinion, I'm still a teacher. I'll be a teacher for the rest of my life because I'm always teaching and helping people. That's just natural. But especially as a teacher, that's oh my gosh, I want to hit retirement so I can, put all my money to the side. I know so many people that I work with that hate their jobs, hate where they are because they want to quote unquote retire. And I get it, but it's why be miserable when you don't have to? And basically how I'm going to combat this is, number 1, guys, people have more trust in a job than they have in God. That's enough. I could just stop the live right there. People trust so much in their jobs and the people that are providing the jobs that they don't understand who the source is. And because they don't understand who their source is, they literally just drag themselves every day to a place that they hate, that they do not like. They are not thriving. They are so bored. And basically, when you don't have that type of trust, that first of all, that God is going to care for you. God is going to make sure you're healthy. He's doing that right now. Literally, that's exactly what he's doing, but you don't see it as that. You're thinking, oh, well, I have the insurance in case this happens, but it hasn't happened. So that shows you that God is looking out for you. And this is the honest to God truth. When I was working, I felt a lot of stress and I was stress eating. I was. And now that I'm off of my job, I'm taking much better care of myself. I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going to be fine as wine for Christmas. Why? Because I ain't stressed out. I'm more relaxed. Am I busy? I'm more busy now as an entrepreneur than I was working a full-time job and balancing the business and, the job. But what I'm saying is that I feel healthy. I actually can take my time doing my workouts and not have to rush myself. I'm relaxing more. I feel good. I'm cooking more. And like, it's not that I ever had a problem with cooking, but it's like when you're tired, when you're burnt out, you're like, I wasn't a fast food person, but I wasn't taking my time to make sure like I was eating like my soy all the time, or with my like shakes and stuff that I make in my smoothies. Like, I have the time to do that. So my health is improving. Guys, stress is the number one killer. Stress is the number one killer. That is what's going to hurt you. If you are in an environment that is stressing you plumb out, no amount of money is worth your stress, your peace, and your happiness. So that automatically draws that out. I get it. You want to have the health benefits. There are other ways that you can receive health benefit packages. I'm just saying, you can. For benefits like with the 401k, guys, you can go to Wells Fargo. They have amazing plans where you can get an IRA. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's not worth it. You can go out and you can get an IRA, and you can put money towards that each month. You can go invest in CDs, share certificates, like all those different things. You have options. Staying on a job is not the only option in order for you to have benefits. It is not. And so don't get so caught up on thinking there's only one way to do something. Guys, there are many, many ways, and you also have an incredible God of the universe who loves you, who wants you to have everything as far as like your health is concerned. He's going to take care of you. Bottom line. All right. Next thing. Number 2. Fear. Fear. Like, that's my favorite word. Why? Because I've learned to love it. If I'm scared of something, it's because I'm supposed to do it. Like, I get this pit in my stomach, and it's almost like I have to like go to the bathroom. Like, if I get that pit in my stomach, I know without a shadow of a doubt, that's what I'm supposed to do. If what it is in your heart, your dream, if it doesn't scare the crap out of you, it ain't big enough. It's not big enough. This stuff should scare you. It should make you like, y'all laughed at me because I said I had to go to the bathroom when I get that pit. I saw that, but yeah, I do. Like, you get this feeling like of knowing how can I do this by myself? Like, that's the number one thing. But that's how you know it's a God thing, because you understand that you cannot do it by yourself. You have to have God on your team. That's why it's important for you not to allow that fear to stop you, but that fear should drive you. Okay? Some people are very comfortable with working for someone else. Okay? Or they're comfortable working in harsh conditions. So some people, this may mean you need to go get another job, a better one, or it may mean you should be starting your own thing. So either way, okay, I'm not one of those people like, oh, you got to be an entrepreneur. No, that's your business. That's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But this is just my perspective of it. But you're comfortable with working in somewhere where you're not treated right. You're okay with accepting what people say to you because you don't think that there's like a way out. You're okay with being mistreated. All those different things. And so when you get comfortable with that, you accept it. It's just like the Hebrews and sorry guys, I'm getting a lot of notifications. Like, that's one thing about, I'm always getting messages. It's just like the Hebrews or Israelites and them leaving out of Egypt. So they murmured and complained because they were used to being slaves. Okay, what does a slave get? They get certain amount of food every day. They get certain clothes, every now and then. They had that consistency. So because they had that consistency, they were comfortable with the Egyptians beating them up beside their head. And so when Moses brought them to better, they're like, what you mean? We got to wait on God to give us food every day? We ain't got no water, Moses. Like, they were whining, bickering, and complaining. And so they got comfortable, and they're like, well, we had it better whenever we were slaves. That's exactly what people do who stay on their jobs, and they know they're not supposed to be there, and they hate it. That's exactly what they do. They're like slaves, literally, because they're subjecting themselves to something they don't have to put up with when God will provide the manna. Okay, God provides that. And a lot of people have like a lack of trust. Like, if you can't trust God, there ain't nothing I can say. Like, there's nothing I can say or nothing I can do to convince you. Like, that's something you have to develop and you have to want. And something that I've done to up my faith, like, I read Hebrews 11. Like, when I feel like down, I go through the Hall of Fame for faith. Because that builds me to see if people like Abraham and people like Enoch, if they can do those things, then so can I. So that actually helps. And also, guys, you have to remember, your brain is like hundreds of years old. Weird, I know it sounds crazy, but your brain is like made like a caveman's brain. So in your brain, it's like fight or flight. Right? Fight or flight. So you don't know which one you need to do. And the programming in your mind is like, well, okay, I'm going to fight this opportunity and not take it. Or I'm going to fly away like from it and just pretend like it doesn't exist. When you come across fear, you have to actually take massive action towards it, because that's what you're supposed to do. Whatever scares you, most of the time, is what you are supposed to do. Okay, so don't let fear stop you from that. I know it's scary. It was scary for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I've only been off my job like almost 2 weeks. I don't have it all together. Like, my schedule's still crazy. Like, I still don't. But that's okay. That's okay. Like, that, there's no reason for you not to do it just because of that. All right, so the big reason, the big kahuna, like the big thing that nobody wants to quit their job is for money. Money is the big thing. People are so afraid. People treat money like, I've heard people say like, oh my gosh, you're so focused on money. You're so worried about money. Yet, most of the time when people say that, it's because they have a lack of money. Just saying. They don't have an actual relationship with the source and the provider to know that the provider gives the money or the manna or whatever it is that we need. That way we can live, we can survive. Like, that's all that it is. Money is just energy. Money is energy. And so when people are afraid to quit, it's like saying, well, I'm afraid that energy won't be supplied to me. Some people are okay with getting a check on the 1st and the 15th for the rest of their life. They're okay with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't, that's your choice. But if you know you're not supposed to be on a job and you're supposed to be doing something that God has called you to, you got to be okay with not necessarily knowing exactly how much you're going to be getting. However, you can make consistent income. I think I've shared this before. Even though I'm not working, even before I stopped working, I was still making money every day. Although I still had a check coming in like on a every 2 weeks thing. You can make whatever amount of money you want to make. Especially when you are like focused in. Thank you guys for joining. So many guys, if you have, make sure you catch the replay, because I said lots of great things at the beginning that I believe that will be helpful for you. Thanks for the hearts, the thumbs up, and please feel free to share this message as well. So you can build consistent income for yourself. Like, you don't have to just be afraid of like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to save? You can do that. Guys, you can build a business you love. So I'll just share with you my story. So I actually have been tutoring since I was 14. So 11 years? Yeah, 11 years. I didn't start getting paid for it until I got to college, and then I didn't start having the tutoring business officially until August 2016. So I was still working in my full-time job. Guys, like, sometimes some people, you can't just quit and say, I'm going to go fly and do. I don't recommend that. I recommend that you seriously decide what it is you love and what it is that you actually really want to do. You have to make that decision. And once you make that decision on what you want to do, it's going to help you and propel you into have a desire. When I was ready to quit my job, it was, hey Ardella. Love and miss you too. And message me about that. I want to know what's going on. But you have to essentially build something that you love doing. Like, I love working with kids quite naturally. Like, that's my thing. They're wonderful. I love contributing to them. I love helping them. And so because of that, that's how I built like my tutoring business. And I was naturally good at learning. I'm naturally good at teaching. So that was that. Well, basically what I did was, and it's a long story. I'm trying to make it short as possible. But basically what I did is made it so that there can be constant continuity in the funds that are coming in. So I didn't, like, now I don't charge by the hour. Like, I mean, I charge by the hour if somebody doesn't want to do a package, but everybody, you charge by, it's a weekly rate, it's a monthly rate, or it's a yearly rate. Like, that way I know what's coming in. So you can create that like the way that you want. You don't have to be limited. Guys, passive income streams is the best thing smoking. If you hadn't written a book, if you haven't done digital products, if you haven't done, like, for example, even with teachers, like, I have a Teachers Pay Teacher store that is thriving. Like, sales are popping every day. And I made stuff in April. And it's still, you have choices. You have options on what you want to do. And another company that I absolutely love working for with my friend Reese at Yes Supply. And guys, I'm actually going to provide you the link below as an opportunity. If you are one of those people who love business, you want to have your own business, but maybe you're not quite sure, or you have your own business, but you're looking for something a little bit more. I just want to describe to you guys how the Yes Supply Collective can actually help you to create the consistent income that can help you get over those fears, and that can help you see that, like, okay, you're going to be fine. Like, most of the time people go crazy about health insurance, go crazy about benefits, and it's more than what it's supposed to be. So with the Yes Supply Collective, essentially we go through complete mindset training. I love it because I receive every morning. So I've been working with Yes Supply since really April, and it has completely shifted my mind. You change from the inside out. Don't ever let anybody tell you that differently. Like, I had to work on myself internally and see where I was, and that is how I've gotten to where I am now. Way faster than I would have if I wouldn't have invested just $20 a month on myself. And so in there's mindset training every day. There is a routine that is mapped out in massive, vivid detail. There are, yes, girl, yes. So with the mindset, the work that you're doing every day, it allows you to just really think and process, like, what are your goals? What are your dreams? How are you working towards them? On top of all of that, there are meditations that help. I am big on meditation, and people who are the most successful meditate. Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, all those people, they meditate, and it helps you to calm your mind and release. And there are so many meditations in there for you to check out. There's affirmations, there are video tutorials. Now, that's just a piece of it. That's not even all of it. Another thing, oh yes, thumbs up, you guys are really loving this. When I post a link, definitely go check it out for yourself so you can see. So another thing in the Yes Supply Collective is that there is an opportunity for you to learn about blogging. There's an opportunity for you to learn about social media, as well as business courses. So guys, I posted not my last day of work, but the work where I started like full time being an entrepreneur. Guys, I kid you not, I made that post about the 5 C's of consistent income, which that's a part of the Yes Supply Collective. And that's the course that I took that helped me to build my business, my brand. Guys, that one post brought in like almost $200. One post. One post. That is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, there's no reason for you to struggle. There's no reason to make things hard. God has a divine plan for you. You don't have to struggle to make money. That's not what it is. God wants to supply for you. Not saying that you ain't got to work. Hello, I had to write the post. Like, no. I had to do that. Like, you got to meet God halfway. It's a 50-50. But people make this much harder than they think. So the 5 C's is in there. There's also an opportunity for you to be able, like I said, to learn about blogging, like all the way through how to create your website, templates, making money on your site. There's also information about like how to handle social media, how to do hashtags, all of those different things. If you are interested in that, definitely click on the link that I'm going to provide below, because basically what the Yes Supply Collective has to offer is an opportunity for you to create passive income. If you love those things that I talked about with social media, the 5 C's of consistent income, like all of those different things, then you should definitely consider being a Yespreneur, which is so exciting because I am helping with the Yespreneur program, and I literally have mapped out and helped alongside Reese step by step of how to create consistent passive income. Our goal is to empower people to be able to create $5K each month of passive income, where they're simply just selling the memberships of the Yes Supply Collective. I could not be more excited. I have recruited a lot of people, and I know you guys that are watching, like, you're wanting to create passive income. There's no way that you would have hopped onto this. Do you know what you can do with $5K of passive income, even if you are still on your job that you love and you're not ready to switch to another job, or you're not ready for entrepreneurship, but that's more money that you can use into building your dream? Think about what you can do with that. Like, you know, 5K, like, you can donate to a charity that you love. You can give to your church. You can pay for the things your children need. You can build the home of your dreams. You can go on vacation. Like, there's so many opportunities for you to be able to do more. So if you are interested in joining that, you definitely should, because that can help you transition out of your 9 to 5. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, like, I don't promote other people's stuff just because it's cute. Like, I promote what worked for me. And working with Yes Supply and being a part of this program has absolutely changed my life, changed my mindset. Like, I remember this was in July. Like, I knew that I was supposed to quit my job. Like, I knew, but I didn't, because I was like, oh, I need to finish out. Like, I'll just wait till next May. And when I got actually back to work, I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. I outgrew my environment. That's just how fast. I started working with Yes Supply and working in the collective in April. By July, my mind was like gone, because I had invested. And to invest $20 a month in your mind is like phenomenal. Like, that's a great opportunity. Like, and you should. There's no reason for, you know, you to stay in a position when you can actually go up. And the membership is paying you, essentially. Like, you're basically paying, you know, your $20 a month, but you're bringing in passive income. And we show you that's the difference between our program versus like other programs. Like, you know, different MLMs, so multi-level marketing, like, they'll try to tell you, you need to just sell your products and host a party. No, like, we show you, we give you the step-by-step of how to do it. I have even mapped out posts. And if you don't know, I'm like a huge writer. I write for multiple companies. I have my own books, and I love writing. Like, I have literally written out step-by-step for you. So I definitely encourage you to join, because this is the time now. You know, you could literally tomorrow, like, you can dig into the content, and then by Friday you pick up your first few sales. Like, that's an incredible opportunity for you to be able to join in and definitely, like, get engaged, get involved. And there's also a community. That's another thing. Like, we have a great community of hundreds of women. Hey, awesome. I'm glad you tuned in. Make sure you catch the replay. But there's a community of people that, like, let's say that you just started, you know, your blog and you're not sure, like, if you're on the right track. Guess what? You can share it with us and we help you through the process. Or let's just say that maybe you're having a tough question in business and you're not sure about your prices. Guess what? You can talk with us and we'll let you know, like, why would you not do this? Like, why would you not get around people who have the same mindset as you? Because as you grow, your mindset is going to change, and you need to have people that are around you who are going to push you and make you better. And that's exactly what the Yes Supply Collective is doing. So if you're ready to get off your job, that $5K of passive income, that can help you totally be able to get off. But check out the link in the comments and definitely feel free to just chat with me in the comments. Share this video, especially if you know someone who, you know, enjoys the things that I talked about, whether it's blogging, social media, business courses, mindset, and let them know that, hey, this is an opportunity for you not only to grow yourself, but grow your income at the same time. Yes, community is important. You're absolutely right, Katoya, because you know, if you don't have the right people around you, it's going to be very, very hard to keep growing. And I also want to make this clear. The more successful you become, the more people that you may lose along the way. It's hard. It's hard. You don't want that. You don't want to lose people, but it's a part of it. But God makes space for new people to come in. I couldn't imagine better people that I have now in my life because I have joined a group like this. People that I can reach out to and talk to, and we all like are on, you know, similar paths. Like, that is definitely important. So guys, I'm gonna hop off because I need to eat. Your girl is hungry. But definitely feel free to reach out, guys. Message me if you have any questions or comment below. Catch the replay, hit the thumbs up, hit the share button, hearts, all that good stuff. Have an incredible night, and I will talk with you guys soon.